Morning, good evening, and good afternoon, where you are from. And this is Forex Wizard from Forex Trading Wizard Academy. You are on the live session. Um, Today is Thursday. It's Friday. It's Friday, guys. I was thinking it's Thursday. So PPI coming up later today, and we see that calendar. If you look at the calendar, we can see that coming up PPI. After CPI, we might see good movement on PPI coming up 10:30 p.m. in my zone. We will be covering that. And yeah, that might give a good momentum in the market. At the moment, we can see that the price significantly showing good movement, especially gold and British pound US dollar, euro USD, Gbpusd. We have seen that British pound US dollar, there was a bounce yesterday after this CPI. GJ also, after this breakdown, the market started to reverse from this support level. I would like to analyze one by one all of them. Now, also I would like to know which one you are looking at, traders. Thank you for joining the live session. I would appreciate your support if you smash the like button, and also don't hesitate to subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet. Siraju, for your mantra, I'm good. Thank you very much, Siraju. Thanks for joining the live session. Okay, so let's begin here on gold, and also we will be looking at Gbpusd. It is a Gbpusd is a, you can see it's a massive trend, and from that trend we can see the market managed to completely break from the structure. With this break from the structure, we can see that after break of this structure, the market now trending again to the upside. Quite a few things that we can look at one by one. Let's begin with, first of all, with the gold, and also then we will be looking other instrument. But to welcome gold, thank you, Tony, welcome. Bonikosi, welcome. Gbpusd, Q2RMB, Aussie yen. Yeah, we will be looking at all of them, and I would like to see that all the members have joined the live session before we do the full analysis. So I would like to see that you are here. So make sure, traders, you smash the like button here, and also let's see what's happening with the gold. We can see that there was a breakout with NFP. Every time I'm seeing that NFP, CPI. Okay, so this is the CPI movement. As probably you guys have seen the analysis that we made yesterday on gold, it worked out very well. And at the moment, what after this move, it's now started to break with a downtrending market structure on the lower time frame. So 15 minutes on gold, I'm going straight back to 15 minutes, is where what we can see the market trend is potentially down locally at the moment, and the way it's heading. Let me look at the weekly chart, guys and girls. Now, the weekly chart is very important because it's almost nearly to the end of the week. Let's see the gap opening here from the weekly on gold. And with this gap opening, we have seen that the price has come back down to this support we have seen a strong bounce, and with this bounce the market has done exactly as expected from this liquidity zone. Now if you are not sure about the liquidity, you can let us know. We'll be discussing in depth understanding how to understand the liquidity, and also we'll be looking at all aspect of this. So from here it's a bounce from the daily, from the 4-hour perspective. This doji is absolutely important because below this doji there is a high liquidity. All right, so you can see that liquidity, and that's where I think that gold might drop a little further and then could continue to rise up again because it's an uptrending market. What is going up is likely to go up. That's the law of trading. So if we look at here, the trend is up, expecting a pullback. Let's look at the Fibonacci for this move. It's approaching 61.8%, which is the golden ratio. So also there is a long wick. Also there is you can see there is a middleman here. So I would like to level it up at 61.8% Fibonacci level. 61.8% Fibonacci level is very important because, which is the golden ratio, and break below this Fibonacci can be an important zone that you can look at. And there's a fair value gap here. So it's a big fair value gap. It might try to break further with the fair value gap because there's nothing here, it's a void. So depending on how the price action is reacting to that level, we'll be able to see in fact which way to find that trading opportunity on gold. I hope that making sense to you. Thanks for joining the live session. I see the likes is almost 1/5 of the view. So once you like, the stream is visible to more people on the YouTube algorithm. So thanks for your support. Good day. Welcome, Mauli, James. Welcome, Ajay sir. I'm watching you from last 1 year and I want to learn your strategy, but I don't have money to buy a course. So please help me on this. Ajay Joshi. If you're following me for a year, then definitely you know that there is something here that you can definitely improve your trading. So you want to learn my strategies? How about Gbpusd? Yes, sir. Welcome, greeting coach. Thank you. Okay. So what's happening here on gold? As PPI coming, you might see the short-term bounce on gold. Maybe here, 35. Okay, so we might find short-term bounce on gold. With the opening of the session, I would like to open buy on gold. Stop loss below this low. We'll be targeting 2 to 1 here. Make sure traders you do proper risk management. It's a bit of risky entry, but I would like to enter buy on gold with 34 pip stop loss on that. I'll be explaining later the strategy. So buy stop loss at 2398. 2398.23. TP target at 232408. With only 1% risk. We might change later if needed, if there is anything. At the moment, what I think that we might see that short-term potential bounce expected. There is a multiple liquidity gap here. Here you can see the 30 minutes. If we look at, yeah, so I'm long on gold here. For short term, expecting gold to have a bounce here. We saw that there was a significant drop here. There is a rejection. I'm long on gold by market. $35 pip stop loss with only 1% or 0.25% risk. So we are running few pip up. Okay, so I will be explaining also the in-depth strategy behind the trade. First, let's see how it plays out. Now, if gold managed to bounce, we could see significant movement. I'm expecting it to go ahead and retest. There is a lot of imbalance to the upside. I strongly believe that traders, you are enjoying this live session. Okay, so um, the long on gold, and here what you can see, there is a this leg that I'm expecting on gold to have a manipulation leg, and if the market trend is breaking out of that structure, we should be able to see a bounce. It could be, could not be, but at the moment with the PPI we see that the market managed to bounce back up. We could potentially see a movement to the upside. See how far it is going. So we see here multiple liquidity grab. wanting to see the market is managing to bounce back to the upside. Are you guys with me? Do you think that gold is going to bounce back to the upside or it's gonna drop back again? So make sure you are doing the proper risk management. That's the key in trading. Hello, sir. How are you? Salim Sikdar. I'm good. Thank you for asking. Good morning. Sir, I'm beginner to make trading and I lose my way on the GBP USD. Hope, sir, you are giving a trade as a tips. Yes, the trade here that we are in just educational purpose. So make sure you do proper risk management, and definitely something here that this is the best education you'll ever find. Make sure you take the full take notes on everything that we discuss, because trading is, it's not only that one trade will make you rich, neither you become a profitable trader in one day, but if you consistently following the live session, staying here, definitely you learn something here that you probably have never heard of anywhere. Is because there is only one reason here. Everything that I teach here, everything that I display is my long experience that I have learned from institutional trader. Now trading is where we are to find the real trading education, because that retail trader lose their account money. So the real money is made by the institutional trader, and the institutional trading experience is very different than the retail trading system. And that is why we talk about the liquidity, is because institutional trader trade based on liquidity, based on market structure, based on price action. Retail trader trade based on support and resistance, based on indicator. What's your trading strategy? Let us know, guys. If you are not trading based on the institutional trading system or based on the smart money, most likely that you are losing money, and that's where I believe that you need to work on. And if you want to level up your trading skill, make sure that you pay full attention to all the education coming along the way. And that's why here I don't keep anything that some of the tools also we develop here, some of our member knows here, that that is unique. One of my favorite tool is the liquidity candle finder. Probably you know that here. Okay, so a couple of liquidity candle in that area. When the market trends, we use that to find the best trade possible in the market. There is a liquidity candle here. It's a massive trade, especially the market when the market trends. It gave us an incredible opportunity. There is also one liquidity candle here. So yeah, if you are having access to the liquidity candle, then make sure you use it based on the instruction given in your along with the liquidity candle. Okay, so for those who are in the academy can get access to the liquidity candle. If you are not on the academy, you can join today. You can get access to the liquidity candle. You can find a link below this video in the description. Visit the website www.forextradingwizard.com. And also we have a coupon available for some of the members who were joined past week. I have got that. I'll be sharing with you later today. Okay, so 15 minutes on gold, expecting it to have a rejection. So what I think that here, see, this is the very strong bullish candle. If the market managing to bounce from here, then it might be acting as a catalyst, forming a potential inverted head and shoulder and bouncing back to the resistance line. As I mentioned, it's a probability. It might just keep dropping as we see that downtrend. So make sure you are not risking more than what you can afford to lose. So I'm beginner to make trading and I lose when the way Gbpusd. I hope sir you can giving me a trip. Yeah, so if you are a beginner, how many traders here beginner? Also, it's important that what is what does it mean to be as a beginner? Like how long? It's 1 month, 1 day, or 1 year is being a beginner. Anyone here beginner in trading? If you're a beginner, let us know in the live chat. Let me see how many traders beginner here. Okay, Ismail Hassan, you are beginner. Anyone here beginner? Okay, so wardrobe, all right. Nemanja, 1 year experience. Okay, so Siraju, beginner. All right. Anyone here beginner? So we see that quite a few traders are beginner. All right. So if you are a beginner, then definitely something that you need to definitely pay attention to something. Look, this is where Madolin, 2 years. Simi, me, okay. Prince, Kobe, yes sir, I am. All right, so we see that majority of the trader here are beginner. Okay, if you are a beginner trader, number one, the most important part, guys and girls, that you need to pay attention if you are a beginner trader is not to blow out, right? Because this is where you will get tired of trading. Okay, so how can you not blowing out being a beginner? That's the question, right? Well, emotion is the number one reason why beginner lose money in trading. So how can you manage emotion? So emotion is energy in motion, right? You might find a lot of ideas on how to manage the emotion, how to control the emotion. In fact, you can't control the emotion, right? No one can control the emotion. So how does the emotion impact in trading? Let me quickly explain to you, and then you'll see that exactly as a beginner, I'll be sharing with you some tips that definitely will take you to the advanced level as a trader in terms of psychology, which is very important. So how does the trading impact in our emotion? Let's go to the directly to the scientific point of view. So this is a in our brain. Okay, so there is a middle part which is called amygdala, limbic system, and then there's a frontal lobe, right? So trading is emotional. It's a huge emotional game. Now, emotion is created by this midbrain, which is the amygdala. In fact, majority of the things that we do throughout the day is based on emotion. And this is our emotional brain. That is the millions of years. This frontal lobe, which is the front part of the brain, which is the newest part of the brain, that not longer, but this brain is reptilian, okay, which is the emotional brain. Now, how does this impact in trading? Because when we open a trade or manage the trade based on how we put meaning behind the trade, how much we are attached with the capital that we are putting at risk or taking the trade, the midbrain generate that emotion, which is the major emotion in trading is fear and greed, right? So it creates that, it generates that emotion of fear. Now, why brain generate the emotion of fear is because if you look at thousands of years, go back to millions, 10,000 years, our ancestor lives in the cave, right? And when they are in the cave, when there's a lion coming, tiger coming to attack the cave, then the brain directly switch to the survival mode, which is the fight and flight response, right? Whenever there is a threat, the brain switch to fight and flight response. Now, when we see that a trade is going wrong, such as this one, if this one goes wrong, the same emotion is being generated by the brain, because we create a meaning that, okay, I need to win this trade, otherwise I will lose. And then the brain take it literally like a lion or tiger, and it turns into fight and flight response. And that's where the emotion of fear. Now, how can you overcome that? Well, we are in the modern world, right? So we are in the modern civilization where there is no tiger, there is no lion. It just fear is an illusion, right, created by the mind. So therefore, the only way we can overcome that, override that emotion, by creating an awareness, okay, rewiring the brain, telling the brain that it's okay, right? It's okay. There's nothing to be fear of. It's just a one trade, but the next trade I will be taking more profit, and that's how you can minimize that impact of the emotion that coming along that in trading. Now, I know that it's not a one-day job. You need to work on it, and that's where coming down to giving yourself some time so that you can overcome that fear, overcome that fear of losing, and over time definitely you'll become very good at it. Okay, so this is where you need to look at, especially in the beginning, to be able to manage the trade so that you are not blowing out. That's the number one criteria. That's the number one thing that as a trader need to look at. Let me know if you finding it difficult to manage your emotion when you are trading. Thank you, sir, for sharing. Welcome. Batu, good job. Are you in a trade? We are on a trade. Yep. We are on a gold trade. So we are long on gold, and we are on two trades. One is in euro dollar. Euro dollar, we are bullish. This is a VIP only trade that before I coming on the live, I posted this trade. Let me put it back here. I like to put an icon on my head. So we had a trade that we are running before coming on live. You see that on, I think you can see there is a bit of, okay, so you want to see that gold managed to bounce back up. Here we can see there is a couple of long week candles. Euro dollar, we are running also a trade. Let me bring that up while we are running gold trade. gold play out. Let's look at the euro dollar trade. If you guys are this is also the VIP only trade on euro dollar. Now euro dollar, we have seen there was a liquidity candle formation. Let me do the full analysis on euro dollar, and then we'll be also discussing the trade, why I am long on this euro dollar. Now euro dollar, if we look at the monthly chart to see overall picture in the market, we can see that from the monthly, euro dollar is a long term bull market. You can see the market was creating series of higher low in that area, and with this series of higher low formation on euro dollar, this is the monthly candlestick pattern. We have seen so far the market has made a significant bullish move. If we look at the weekly chart, what we can see, there's a gap opening, and then the market has made a bounce to the upside on euro dollar, and we could see the price is pushing high. Looking at the daily chart, there is a daily candle. We can see there is a long wick here, followed by a healthy body on the daily chart on euro dollar, expecting for this price to bounce back up to create a new higher high. So looking at the 4-hour perspective, we can see the previous session there is a liquidity candle formation, and with that liquidity candle, the market has got a bounce to the upside from here on euro USD, and with that bounce, expecting euro dollar to move back up to create a new higher high. So we can see that euro dollar is potentially bullish at the moment and expecting for the price to go ahead and then to create a higher high. And the reason we are bullish on euro dollar is because it grabbed the liquidity here, and with that liquidity candle formation, we can see the market has made its move towards the upside. So euro dollar, we can see that it's in the bull move, and we are bullish because of that. Let's see what's happening with the with gold on what we can see here. Okay, so you can see gold after this rejection, wanting to see that the market managed to bounce. So with the PPI, if we look at the daily chart, so far from the daily, it was a significantly bullish yesterday on gold, and we can see that a pullback to the support level. So from the 1 hour also, we can see the market after this drop form a doji. Yeah. So here we can see gold is slowly coming back down to the support level. Okay, so if gold managed to bounce, we might see the price is just heading to the upside. That's what I'm expecting. Okay, guys, in the meantime, if you're enjoying the live session, make sure you give a thumbs up. And also don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet. Every day and every weekend, I do post a lot of content that will help you in your growth as a trader. Also, tomorrow, Saturday London time, I would recommend you to watch, keep eye on the channel. I will be posting some of my best technique that I have never shared with anyone. You can keep eye on the channel for the content. Make sure you also press that notification so that you're notified as soon as I post any content. So you can see gold started to again reject, expecting it to have a rejection, which is needed here for us to see that the market basically moving up. Let's see. I'm still holding it. We want to hold it for bigger profit. As PPI coming, I'm expecting to spike to the upside with the PPI. And if it is spiking to the upside, we will be able to take some profit here. And it's important that you always keep eye. Okay, traders, let's see where it is heading. Right, so here is slowly forming couple of long week candles. We are long on gold, and let's see where it is heading. And in the meantime, if you are enjoying this live session, I would appreciate your support to the channel. So Gbpusd, yeah, we'll be looking at that with PPI. Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you for joining the live session. You'll see that where it might be heading. Would like to see that it's managed to bounce back up, because there is a liquidity above this level. As the price moves from liquidity to liquidity, expecting gold to bounce back up to the resistance line, to the liquidity zone. Wanting to see that gold managed to bounce, which is very important level of support here. You guys with me? And okay, so with the PPI, wanting to see, we see that there is a primarily the price action primarily on gold on the 5 minutes. For me, I think we should be able to see some kind of rejection here. So you are long on gold. It's pretty here is a gap opening, and then the market started to bounce from that gap, wanting to see that it's moving back to the upside. So what happened here? So if you look at the 1 minute, pretty weird price action. So what we can see, I hope that guys you're enjoying this live session. Thank you for joining that. And also join the free Telegram channel for all the updates and content that we are posting every day. Let me share with you the free Telegram channel link. So I'm sharing with you the free Telegram channel link. You can join that and be part of to all the educational content, to know everything that we are posting every day. Wanting to see that gold managed to bounce, and so you'll see an 1 hour candle closed, which potentially you might see that a doji closing as a doji or a bullish candle. And if that's the case, then in gold we the imbalance for me, I think gold is to the upside. Two 450 is monthly liquidity is my TP. Okay, yeah, we can see that 2450 the upside bias is higher, because this market already we have seen a very strong bullish momentum, and that momentum on gold, we saw that with the CPI has made significant bounce. The market on a level where there is a high liquidity, even if it wants to drop further, okay, to this support level, what I'm expecting on gold is for the price to go up and then to go back to the resistance line again, which I'm expecting to break to the upside. Here there are quite a few liquidity candle, and in this zone, in this area, expecting it to go ahead and then to fill some of this imbalance before breaking down again. But with the PPI, as CPI has given an upside bias, PPI expecting it to bounce again. Alright guys, hope that you are enjoying the live session. Make sure you give a thumbs up, and also don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet. Press that bell notification so that you are not missing any of the content that I am posting every day. Let's see that on Euro USD. So Euro dollar also we are running a trade. Also the same trade that also I posted on the VIP channel on Euro USD. So you can see the market trend coming up. Two, 450. Yeah. For PPI, they expect gold news for the dollar. For PPI, they expect good news for the dollar. Um, there might be dollar might get better, but I wouldn't guess yet, because you know the real news will come out after the data. But there are some ways we can predict the movement of the news. Sometime from the price section, we can understand that there might be something happening. But I will be discussing in depth on how I use that strategy based on fundamental, which is a different way to look at the market. So here, what you can see, the market has got a bounce. Here you can see that there is a bounce and gap opening. I'm still wanting to see that gold is bouncing. So PPI, if the market, do you think the gold is going to go up to the resistance? What's your view on this? Let me post a poll. Starting a poll. What's your view on gold? So let me post a poll here. What's your view on gold? PPI will push gold up or it will push gold down? What's your opinion on that? It's very important to look at. Cast a vote to see what the community are thinking. And in the meantime, traders, before the news, also, if you want to be part of Forex Trading Wizard Academy, if you want to join us, you can find a link below this video in the description. You can visit the website to be part of the community where you can learn and grow as a trader with me. So you have few spots left to join the mentorship program. And also, in addition to that, if you want to join the recommended broker that I'm trading, you can find a link below this video in the description area. Also, I can share with you the link in the live chat. So the recommended broker link given in the live chat, you can use this link to sign up and to join. You can start trading with the minimum capital. Gold will move down. Okay, so you think that gold will move down? Let's see. So 57.43, 59.41. Can you cast a vote to see What's your view on gold? We are long on gold near our entry. So entering into the profit zone. Open another one. So you see there's some upside here. Open another position. Okay, we can see gold is trying to push up here. Here are our euro dollar trade. Euro dollar trade that we see, it's not getting a very strong momentum, but I still want to hold it. While on gold, okay, looks like that we see some improvement in the price action on gold. All right, so we are on bullish on gold, and okay, so lower time frame price action 5 minutes, wanting to see that it's bouncing back to the upside. Gold will move down, do you think so? Okay, let's see where it is heading. And yeah, it's always a good idea is to look at from the perspective of probability, right? Anything can happen in trading. Being being open to the probability always help us to find better opportunity in the market. It's always to look at the probability, so you can see some improvement. It's important that we okay, so here is the key. So there is a 30 minutes doji here. Now it's important that the market managed to go put back to the upside. All right, so this is the 1 hour candle that has just closed, um, which for me kind of bullish rejection. So wanting to see that the price is going to fill that week, unless that there is more liquidity uh, required to move up. That's a different story. This doji now can be two-way. One is to go up and hit that resistance. The other way is to come down to grab more liquidity. We'll see which way the market is heading. It's always a good idea is to be patiently wait for the potential entry. Now we have 30 minutes to go for the PPI. For me here, there is a potential for probability to go up, but at the same time, we need to be open to the probability that it might even break below. Let's see. Problem is news. You go long, then slippage will destroy you if you go south. Yeah, with the news, this is a definitely something that one must consider when you are, especially during the news trading is very difficult. But if we see the market has given us any solution before the news, we might be able to manage the trade accordingly. At the moment, so there is a look. Let's see where before the news we should be able to see some kind of pattern here. So we still have, if you look at the 15 minutes candle, you have two more candles to form before the news. Now this doji that after this doji, I'm expecting this candle not to be able to break below, instead to remain either this 15 minutes candle to be very narrow doji, another doji, or to form a bullish candle in that direction. That's what I'm expecting here. And this is where we see that a green candle followed by narrow doji. So it's trying to break above. We see that breakout in that direction, which is a good sign for us to see that the market trying to break above. You guys are with me? Thanks for joining the live session. Moving up, which is a good sign for us to see some people running up. Okay, if you are joining, if you want to learn the strategy that I am trading, also stick till the end of this live session. Definitely there is something that you can take from here. You can see some people running up here and expecting it to bounce back up. Running some profit. Cool, thank you. Welcome. We can see that moving back to the upside. All right, so in the meantime, traders, if you want to explore more the strategy that I'm trading and all the for all the promotions and education, you can join the free Telegram channel, link given in the live chat. In the free Telegram channel, you can find more information about joining us to be a part of the trading community, to learn and grow as a trader with me in Forex Trading Wizard Academy. So we are seeing that at Bounce, we do have frequent promotions to join us in the mentorship program. Sometime you might get access to everything very easily. So you can join the free Telegram channel so that you can get access to everything whenever you have. Thank you. Let's see where it's heading. You can see that there is a potential, as I mentioned, potential bounce. And as PPI coming, I want to hold this trade for bigger profit. And hold it for bigger profit target here. And yeah, let's keep it holding. I'm running the trade as well. We are running two trades currently. In fact, one is euro dollar, which is also running in good profit, and also the gold currently running. As PPI coming, we'll see if we can hold it. wanting to see that is bouncing. So far we can see potentially bullish here. Would like to see the market is bouncing back to the upside. All right, so we can see so far there is a long wick at the top, expecting it to go ahead and fill that long wick. So you have seen there is an inverted head and shoulder, guys. So wanna hold it. I think we might see further upside expecting. Okay, we can see bounce, and with that bounce, wanting to see the market is heading to the upside to create a new higher high. So you have this is the 15 minutes candle closing. The other candle that I'm expecting it to move up again to fill that week. So here is the last moment is trying to break below, which is not expected here. Wanting to see that moving back. So I'm still holding it. Uh, do want to see that it's breaking below. Let's see where the price is heading. my bias is still up with the PPI. You guys with me? Thanks for joining the live session. Thank you. And yeah, absolutely appreciate your support to the channel. Stay connected by joining the free Telegram channel. I do share some of my ideas all the time, more often in the free Telegram channel. So if you are on the free Telegram, you can find some of my best ideas that being shared on the free Telegram channel. And also there will be promotion every day and every week almost, where you can find it all the information on the free Telegram channel. If you want to be part of Forex Trading Wizard Academy, sometime we do offer to join us for free. So if you are on the channel, then you might be able to get access sometime when it's come to the giveaway. So here is, you can see there is a liquidity candle formation, kind of liquidity candle, expecting it to now bounce back up. We can see that move up as expected, wanting to see that before the PPI, the market is heading to the upside and then to giving us that entry opportunity. Let's see what's happening here. Okay, so we can see some improvement in the price action. All right, so we'll be bringing that up here. So I'm gonna running some profit here, my account. Okay, so let's bring that up here with the profit running. All right, so let's see if we will be holding it or we will be closing it, depending on how the price action is forming. For me, I think the bias is to the upside. I want to hold it for bigger profit. We can see there is an inverted head and shoulder formation here, which is a reversal pattern. So let's profit running. I might close it whenever I need it, whenever I think that we could see it still running. As PPI coming, we need to see that we will not be getting out with the spike. Instead, you want to take the full advantage of it. Because it's pushing high, we want to keep running. We are running in almost now almost 25 p profit on that. Want to see that the market is bouncing back to the upside. The pattern is bullish. Let me see if we can run it still. Sometimes this break is not, I didn't like this kind of candlestick pattern. See that? There's a gap opening. The price action for me is still bullish. Still bullish. Okay, there's a gap opening and wanting to see that gold is moving back up. So with this gap opening, expecting it to bounce back up and then to fill that zone. We are up on this. But I'm taking the profit, guys. We might see further upside, but at the moment there is a PPI coming. I don't want to get out of the trade with the spike, so I'm taking profit at the moment on gold. I have taken almost because there is a spike, almost 1%, 1%, nearly 2.8%. We'll be re-entering with the PPI because I don't want to get a spike and a stopped out. Um, okay, so we might see the spike to the upside, but it could be to the downside as well. So I don't want to exit that. We are running on euro dollar. I will keep running on euro dollar. We will not be closing it because it's a wider stop loss, and gold might get a spike in any direction. So I have taken the profit on it, 0.8% on this. So which is around 0.8% on this trade, around 25 pip. So we could see a complete bounce to the upside the way the price action, but you know that PPI, high impact news, it might just do like that and then could do like that, just taking us out of the trade and moving up. And news is very nasty, spread widening sometime happens. So it's important that we keep trading based on that. It's important that always keep track on waiting for another entry, guys. If you are enjoying the live session, definitely, um if you guys are enjoying, make sure you give a thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet. Press that bell notification so that you are not missing any of the content that I'm posting every day. Also, there will be more after the PPI, so make sure you're not missing any of the content. And also join the free Telegram channel for all the updates, promotion, and ideas available every single day in Forex Trading Wizard Academy. I can give you the free Telegram channel link in the live chat. Join that to stay connected for all the promotions and also educations, trading ideas more often. I do also share some of my ideas in the free Telegram channel as well. Awesome, thank you. Let's keep eye on this. Okay, here we are out on gold trade. So letting you know that I'm out on profit, and because the spike could be in any direction, so we'll see which way heading. 6 minutes to go for this news to come up. So there's a gap opening, and we'll see what's happening after the news. We will be able to see further clarification. We see that GJ has got a rejection. GBPJPY, British pound US dollar. Let's see where it is heading. And Euro USD, we can see a bit of pullback. We are running another trade on Euro dollar. So we'll leave it there. Let's see what's happening with the gold again. We have successfully closed one trade. I want to see that with the news to give us another opportunity. Are you guys with me? We're looking for that entry. So we are secured that profit on gold, and here I think the spike might keep pushing high. We'll see where it is heading, because the price action so far is locally on the 5 minute chart on gold. I see that there is a potentially um, kind of reversal is being formed. So with the PPI, if the data coming up to be like the yesterday, like the CPI, we might see that rejection to the upside. See, looking at the calendar again for updated info, we see 10:30 p.m. dollar core PPI 40 seconds. So let's see where it is heading. Positive for positive data has got rejection. Okay, so we, and that's where we see that's we are out of the trade. Euro dollar, we have to exit this trade or at entry. So we are out on euro dollar at entry. So we might see that um, this is a liquidity grab here. Okay, we'll be waiting to see where it's heading. Okay, gold is breaking below. We are out. We'll be waiting for further entry. Let's see how it is impacting the overall pricing. We might see now a bit of melting towards the downside. Okay, here we can see that very strong drop on the lower time frame. And this drop might bring that price to this order block. So there is an order block here, you can see that. And I think that if the market managed to drop back to this order block, we might find a rejection potentially, because it's a very strong uptrending market. Dropping down to this order block is an important level that to look at to see if the market is reacting from this zone. So if we look at the 1 minute chart and lower time frame, we have seen a break from that structure. And with this break of structure, price on a fair value gap here, if you guys look at it, you can see um, there's a fair value gap here. So let's see that how it is reacting with this fair value gap. So what we can see um, with the fair value gap, the market below this structure at the moment. So there is a structure here, a break from that structure. Okay. Here is with the massive drop pullback, we'll see that I think we might see now again rejection from this level. See where it is heading. Believe that, guys and girls, you're enjoying this live session. If you're enjoying, make sure you give a thumbs up. And also join the free Telegram channel for all the content that I'm posting every day. Can go down, grab liquidity, move up. Okay, so a very good prediction. How much dollars are you risking now, sir? Okay, it depends on. I normally risk 1%. DXY. And by the way, will you be streaming during London and NY again next week? Yeah, let's see next week how you guys or girls are wanting. We'll be doing in that way. At the moment, we are coming live on this time, but it might this might be the best time for everyone, I guess. Do you have any time suggestion? I can look at it. So thank you. Gold already come down. Thank you for that. So at the same time, if you wanna be connected with all the promotions and educations, also be part of Forex Trading Wizard Academy to learn the strategy that I'm trading. Uh, join the free Telegram channel. I have given the link in the live chat. You can see that downside here. Alright, guys, hope that you are on this. Thank you. Cool. Here, what we can see, break below this on gold. What we can see, the market started to drop in that direction. Okay, gold after this drop, waiting for the price to break below this support, and I think that we might see the market dropping down to this liquid. This is a an order block. Because it start to drop, we might see it's now testing this support, and then we could see a rejection. That's what I'm expecting, for a rejection from the support level. You see there is a narrow doji here. This doji is quite significant because this is aware that there is a liquidity, and it's a huge liquidity candle. So what we have seen with the PPI, both of them has come to be positive for DXY. While CPI has given a negative impact, PPI has boosted along with the unemployment claims, so that changes the momentum. Now, if we look at DXY, we can see there is a bit of upside here on DXY. So we'll see that how it is impacting. Thank you very much. PPI was high, positive for USD. Do you still expect gold to move up? Well, that's a critical question, because from the technical, we saw that there was a bounce with the CPI. Now, because already the market has made a move from the technical, it's still bullish, right? So let me draw the significant level of support, which is the support here. Now, if from the technical perspective, what I think that if gold is dropping down to this support, okay, below any of this support, that could be another opportunity to go long after price action confirmation. I think that gold might, this is an order block. This is the where the market had a spike with the PPI. Now CPI. Now PPI is bringing the price back to the baseline. That might give another buying opportunity, depending on the price action. We need to see that the price action confirmation, then you can look at it. See that? Hope that you are enjoying the live session, traders. Make sure you give a thumbs up. I see the likes and be very disproportional. Would you mind giving a thumbs up? And also don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet. Good job, coach. Good job, Stephen. Thank you, favor. Euro, what's your analysis, monthly, weekly? Okay, so Euro and ZD. We'll see some of the pairs, such as the Gbpusd and okay, GJ. After breaking this support, forming a doji. Now Gbpusd is in a situation where we might see trend continuation or rejection for a deeper pullback. Okay, I'll see that what's happening with also on euro dollar and Gbpusd. So you're looking at euro and ZD. Euro and ZD from the daily, it's a bullish market structure. Market structure is very important. Most of my trading decision I do take based on the market structure, because when you look at the market structure, you can see the directional bias in the market. So which is very important. Now, if you look at here, what we can see on euro and ZD, an impulse correction on the daily, another impulse, deeper correction, we can expect another impulsive phase on euro and ZD. Looking at the weekly chart, daily, from the, if we look at the 4-hour chart on euro and ZD, we can see that from the 4-hour perspective, it is bullish market. A big impulse correction, deeper, another impulse, deeper correction, expecting for this market to trend in the direction to create a new higher high. So we can see that there is an impulse consolidation, and we can see the market is in a bullish trend at the moment. So for me, euro and ZD, if we look at the 4-hour only, I would like to see the market has broken this support here, which is a high liquidity zone. And after break of this support, after break of this liquidity zone, we can look for entry opportunity on euro and ZD. I think the market might remain bullish, but after breaking any of this important support or the liquidity zone, we could see that euro and ZD is bouncing back to the upside. Okay, so what we have seen, going back to gold again, okay, so there is a after this drop to this, I will still not be impressed with the fact that it might bounce back up from here without proper retest. This is an order block, guys and girls. If you are not sure about an order block, let me know. I can discuss in depth. This is an order block, and I would like to see that the market at least tested these and then has got rejection. See, this is a narrow doji. This is where the smart money bought from here. And if the market coming down, retesting, then we can look for another entry. Are you with me? Thank you. Welcome. Is the chessboard. WTI oil. WTI oil. What is your US oil? We'll be looking at it later stage. So let's see what's happening. What's that? Yeah. Is the music on? Okay, so it is possible to have a reversal on gold from this level, but I would like to see that it's having a full upside before we can enter. And in the meantime, traders, have you joined the free Telegram channel? We might have this weekend, we might have a promotion coming up to join the academy. You might take the full advantage if anyone want to join the mentorship program. At the moment, mentorship program today is not open for everyone. If you are on the free Telegram channel, you might be able to see when it is coming up. This weekend, we might have a big promotion to join us. We are preparing some plan to take some new members on board. So if you want to see what promotion coming up, join the free Telegram channel. I can give you a link in the live chat. So once you are on the free Telegram channel, you can be notified as soon as the promotion is being posted on the free Telegram channel. So join the free Telegram channel, link given in the live chat. Also, you can find link below this video in the description. So let's go back to the Gbpusd. So when you look at the both lower time frame and higher time, is sometimes confusing. You know that. Pretty weird price action has formed on gold on the 1 minute. Just looking to see the lower time frame. Need to see what's happening here. This drop on gold is we need to see it's a reversal or trend continuation. Okay, so both can be. If it breaks from this structure, it can be complete reversal or it can be a trend continuation. Here the market on the resistance line. All right. So see the 1 minute. This is a pretty, I would say, the weird price action here. It may be further rejection because it has broken this resistance line. This is where, you know, I always talk about the liquidity. You can see this is a very important level of resistance, and the market has invaded that level of resistance, which might eventually lead this price to drop back down. um, let's say here 2389. Okay, here what it is doing on gold, we might see rejection, potential rejection from the top. Okay, here we can see the downside potentially on gold, and euro dollar completely different. GBP JPY, so we can see quite a few instruments currently again trying to create a new pattern. Dollar yen, PPO is high, why gold is moving up? Very good question. As I mentioned, there is always There's a fundamental and there's a technical. So how the price will impact with the data, it's sometimes very unpredictable, is because there is a reason behind it. Right? The price moves before the data come out. That's what we need to look at. So you'll see that there is a data been released, and the price will move before the data has come out in the market. So there is a reason also behind it. The market is moved by the big boys, right? The institutional traders, hedge funds, they can interpret this information even beforehand. It's impossible to know before the data release, but from the technical perspective, there is an idea of what might happen, and all the, you know, the price already moved before the data has come out. You see that gold already, if you look at after the CPI, this whole downtrend has moved before the data. So the with the data, the market moved that much, right? But we saw whole lot of trend downside, and the market in fact broken below in the direction of that trend, right? So it already happened beforehand. So that's why um, it is better to wait for the technical confirmation, technical aspect, though we use the fundamental. In a way, we have a strategy also in Forex Trading Wizard Academy, our news and price action trading strategy that you can look at. If you are our member, you can access that strategy, where I have explained how you can interpret the technical, that means the price section confirmation before the news, to understand potential direction in the market, which in fact I use to trade the market when there is a high impact news. So why does the US news affect the non-USD based currencies like GBP, JPY? Okay, Siraj has asked a question, is why does the US news affect non-US based currencies such as the GBP, JPY? Can anyone answer this question? It's in fact a very good question, isn't it? Because how do you know that, what instrument to look at when you are trading, right? So which instrument you should be looking at? um, for example, you have GBP news. Should you look at also gold for volatility, or maybe should you look at, if there is a GBP news, should you look at dollar yen, or maybe British pound US dollar, definitely euro dollar, or there is a USD news, should you pay attention to GBP, JPY? That's a question, right? So what's your thought on that? Anyone here to explain that, if there is an impact on GJ? Because of the yen, it's safe haven. I think his question is not about the yen. His question is that, if Sirajo asked the question, is that if there is a USD news, does this impact JPY? For example, GBP JPY. Let's say you have CPI on dollar, or NFP, which is the USD news purely. Will that impact GBP JPY? That means that, will you see any big move on GBP JPY when there is a news on dollar? If yes, then why? If not, then why? You need to also explain what's the reason. Guys and girls, make sure you become curious. Intellectual curiosity is the which makes profitable trader. It's a big part of trading psychology. The good trader are those who has the high level of intellectual curiosity. Okay, so if the news is good for dollar, then Legends. If the news is good for dollar, they would rather invest their money in the dollar than put it in yen. That's kind of supermarket strategy. But I think that, okay, so GBP and USD inversely proportional. Okay, this is one point. Do anyone agree with that? Sirajo, those countries with pairs GBP, JPY, they are doing their exchange, buying and selling. Okay, so that's also another point. Okay, so another point. Okay, so quite a few good point has come out from this. But what I think or see that, in fact, you know, the data when there is a news on dollar, right? So there is a news on dollar. Now with this news on dollar, why does the price have such a big move? That's a good question, isn't it? Well, do you know that when there is a suddenly there is a news, for example CPI, PPI, or any high impact news, suddenly data has been released, the volume in the market, how does the volume affect? You see that during the high impact news, as soon as the news been published, there is a huge spread widens. Why does this happen? Because of the low volume, right? Because the higher the volume, the spread will be tighter. But in news, you'll see that suddenly the spread widens. Unusual activities in the market. So the news, when the data come out, the market moves not because of the volume, but because of the emotion or the fear in the market. So the news, when there is a data, there is uncertainty and fear. And when the market is driven by the fear, that's the market is moved by emotion, human emotion, because in fact all the people in the market doing something to trade, right? So behind all the trade there is a human being involved in it, right? So when there is a fear, the same person is experiencing the fear or any kind of emotion or uncertainty is the same person who is trading yen and dollar, right? So that's where it impact everything. This is one thing. Another thing is, there's another way you can explain it, like I look at it in another way. It's like an energy, right? So the total energy in this universe is constant, and when there is no, so you'll see that it cannot be destroyed or created. So when you take in one side a position or liquidity, it affect the other side, which is very normal to look at. Okay, so here what we can see, gold has managed to bounce. So looks like that we might see some reaction on gold from this support. You can see some kind of reaction here. Dollar yen, GJ, this is GBJPY. Pretty massive drop here on GJ with this doji formation. Okay, gold has got a bounce here, pretty strong bounce, and yeah, we had a pretty successful trading session early today, and I believe that traders, you enjoyed that live session today, early today. Pretty successful session again. In the beginning of the session, we had a very successful winning trade, and we'd like to keep trading that way. This weekend we will have tomorrow I will be posting a very important valuable content for all of you guys, so that you can get access to that, to learn and grow as a trader with me. So with that, join the free Telegram channel to access all the content that I'm posting every day. Also, there will be a promotion to join us. So if you are on the free Telegram channel, you might be able to get access to that. With that said, thank you very much for joining this live session. I'll be coming on live again in the next live trading days. Tomorrow also coming up with a very important lesson on some of my best trading technique that I will be explaining tomorrow. Keep eye on during the London session time. Before I leave, if you want to join the recommended broker that I am trading, also you can join. Link below this video in the description. You can find a link. Also, I can share with you the link in the live chat. Share with you the link here on the so I have shared with you in the live chat. You can click that link, register, and then you can start trading with a recommended broker to be part of a reliable broker to trade with. So with that said, thank you very much for joining the live session. It was a great time, and let's keep trading with proper risk management. I'll see you again very soon trading live together. Until that, stay well, stay happy.